Welcome to All Around Entertainment. I'm Jared.
I'm Joseph. This is our review on which movie?
Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials.
The Scorch Trials. Just came out today. We both watched it.
Great.
It is really great, actually. What'd you think, though?
I loved
More
it.
in depth.
Loved it. Even though it was not based off the second one, it was a little more of Hollywood's own.
The second book, yeah.
More of their own personal opinion. But even then, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I really thought it was able to stay as high as the first one. Some people might not agree with me, but I definitely think it was just as good as the first one. I really liked it.
The one thing that the first one had was definitely suspense.
Mm-hmm.
And, there was some mystery to it. And this one, I think it probably had a little bit less mystery. But, there was still some things that you didn't know about. And things that, questions that were asked and, things that got answered a little bit. And it's just, they both have really good suspense in the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're not like the first one where it's this huge maze, you got things shutting on you. There's not that in this movie, but like just the things they add to it, it still makes it really suspenseful and good.
They still had to run.
Yeah.
There you go. Like it was something so hard for them to go through,
Well, it's called Maze Runner. We should probably have them run.
Why is there no maze?
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
well, it's their whole ordeal is a maze.
Their whole life is a maze.
Their life is a maze, trying to get out of it. So good tone to the movie. I think the two movies complement each other perfectly.
Definitely.
You didn't feel like too much of a big change. They were still confused.
Yeah, still asking questions.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Who are you people? But I think as far as sequels go, because Hunger Games, I just like going off of book movies. Movies that are adapted from books. I think everybody would probably agree that the sequels after that aren't as good. Because
are you talking about Hunger Games?
Because just any really.
Just any type of sequel.
Yeah, because I don't think the Insurgent, the last one that came out, I don't think it was as good as the first movie.
I've never seen it.
I watched the first one,
but
I heard.
I tried not to.
You tried not to.
I didn't.
But yeah, Hunger Games though. Like the second. Did you like the second one? You like all of them? Well, we can't talk anymore.
Oh well.
Anyways, moving on. Second one, it did really good. I don't think it really outshined the first one, but they were good together as a whole, telling a story and everything. So it's a franchise I'm definitely excited to see where it goes from here.
I am really too. I can't wait for the third one. I don't know when it's supposed to come out.
They haven't actually even confirmed it's actually it's not even announced that they're going to be doing a third. I'm sure they will, because this one I think it's going to do really well.
Definitely.
But when it does, probably next year sometime.
Oh, next year. Okay.
Because wasn't it last year that the first one came out? Or was it 2013?
I thought it was 2013. What it seemed to me, it was like Maze Runner, Divergent, and then I guess Divergent beat it twice. That makes no sense. Or was it Divergent, then Maze Runner, and then Divergent again, and then Maze Runner? That's what it seems like.
I think it was Maze Runner.
Maze Runner first? Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. But I hope it does come out next year. I would really want to know more. Especially the way it ended makes you want to know. You gotta.
It's getting into the next one, third one. It's gonna be some things are gonna go down.
Yeah,
I'm really anticipating to see.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the real big question too is good. From how the way that these movies have been going, they're book adaptations. They've been doing like the third one is usually split into two, or like nearing the end of where the books were. It's like split into two parts, so we'll see if it's
it'll be like the
Maze Runner or whatever, part
two.
1, part 2.
It really depends on how big the third book is. I don't know how big it is, but
I haven't read it.
I think people will like this one, even though it's not even off the books, because it is off the book. That they'll like it because of the way they did it. It still has some things in the book, but it's still really good. But then everyone will be glad that the third one's going back to the book.
Yeah.
And so I think even though it's not there, I think they'll complement each other very well.
A little bit of fan service.
Yeah, definitely. Keep people happy.
But I mean, when you're going into your own kind of art, it's because it's like the person who wrote the book that was expressing their art, and then it's the director and writer of this that they kind of have to express their artistic ability in this movie. So it's just there's gonna be some things that are different. Actors, I think it's a pretty good cast for usually young, a group of young actors. Sometimes it can be a little cheesy, but I think they're all
really good. They are all really good.
Especially his name, Newt Thomas Brody Zangster. That's awesome. It plays Newt. He is actually, I could see him becoming one of those great actors. Little scrawny kid that's always like, "Are you sure about this?" But he really, whenever he's in a scene, he kind of, takes a place just because he has a commanding presence, even though he's not a big person. He has the serious face, and he has the look that he's down. He's means business.
Yeah, definitely.
Dylan O'Brien.
He's in the same exact boat. He's already playing in the show Teen Wolf, and he's great in that too.
Yeah.
A little
bit more comedic in that role,
but he's good at it. I think he
just shows his diversity.
Exactly, yeah, and I think he'll be the next one just to go up the ladder.
Safe to say that he's not going to be recast in Maze Runner.
I don't think people are going to watch it.
No,
I think that piss people off.
Well, I'm sure people will still go watch it
because
it wouldn't be as good. But then we got Ki Hong Lee. Hope I'm pronouncing it right.
I hope so too. I don't know.
He played Minnow, and he's honestly my favorite character in the whole movie. I don't want to spoil anything of what goes on with any of them and everything, but him in this movie, there's a lot of amazing parts with him, and just showing him and Thomas's friendship. And how
it's grown.
One little thing that may happen to each other, they kind of they show the worry on their faces, we have grown together as friends from the first movie, and then this movie they really have a strong bond. So it's good to have those two characters.
Really, and I really like the new girl they brought in. What was her name again?
She played Brenda. Sorry,
Brenda. Yeah.
Rosa Salazar.
Oh, she was amazing.
She was
really liked her, especially the communication she had with Daniel within one of the scenes where it was just them two.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. They really worked well together. I was surprised.
She even on her own,
a great actress. But I really liked her a lot.
When she actually first, appeared, I didn't think she was gonna have a big part. She did. She seemed like that side, I'm working for the boss kind of character. And then there was that hint at one point in time where she looked at Dylan O'Brien's character, and she, you're like, oh, they might have a bond.
Because they understand each other through what they've both gone through,
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's been through stuff, but but those two, they were telling their stories and everything, and it's they have similar things that have happened to them. But so she's really good. I'm excited to see her in the next movie too.
For sure.
And in other movies, she's a great actress, like you said.
In general,
anyways, so what would you rate the movie?
I was gonna go 4.5, but I have changed my mind because I'm definitely going to go 5 out of 5 zombies. Ooh. I really liked it. After talking for a while, I was he's good. This just is a good movie. It was very well directed, written, everything, acted. It was beautiful. I liked it. 5 out of 5 for sure.
Absolutely. I'm going to. I think this is the first time we've had the same rating.
Really?
5 out of 5.
All right, cool.
5 out of 5 out of breath runners. It's me. They got runners.
That's all they've been doing.
But in total agreement, I think on this one, it's
good.
Definitely go watch it.
For sure.
I'm sure we don't have to tell you because it's just everybody's excited for this movie.
Yeah.
Definitely go see for yourself. That is our review, guys, on the Maze Runner Scorched Trials. Tell us what you think of our review in the comments below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
We will see you around.
Welcome All Around Entertainment. I'm Jared.
I'm Joseph. This is going to be our review on Black Mass.